Good morning and welcome to day 7. At the moment, we have a very hyper Kaylee. We've been out here for a little over an hour, probably about 2 hours now. Kind of doing hunt stuff and kind of not. Had to mow the backyard, which means I had to clean up some of the hunt stuff back there. And got that done. And then we came out and had to play musical chairs. You notice my mom's car is gone because it's clear back there, but in order to get clear back there, we had to clean out in front of the garage, get the plywood out of the way, the boxes, and blow, and you know, so we've been kind of playing musical chairs. Also got the patio somewhat cleaned up. As far as work today, we're working in here, which is the witch display. We made our decision last night, or actually this morning. This 1-foot panel, which gives us a jog, is coming out because we're putting the fireplace in this corner, and the fence would be, if I left that in, the fence would be so close that people could reach in and grab stuff off the fireplace, and we don't want that. So we're shifting things a little bit. And I explained to you why the fireplace is going there after in yesterday's vlog. But let me go show you the first part of the process of getting the witch panels out. Well, you'll notice my storage depot has gotten smaller. Our project is from here up is witch panels, and I need those out front. My first step is to get those 1-foot panels off and get them set over there. The problem is once I get the 1-foots off and I start pulling panels off, all this stuff is going to start falling over and getting in the way. So I am probably going to need to move all of that as well, because right below it is spider display panels, and we're going to be probably doing part of the spider display in the next day or two. So I might as well just go ahead and get all that moved out of the way. So I gotta sit out here and play musical chairs with everything in order to get the witch panels out. Now that stack next to it there, that's all my leftover panels from the displays we've already done. I've had a handful of each. Like the last one we did was a chain haul. From here up to here is my leftover panels. And we'll be using some of those, you know, elsewhere too. The entrance will get some of these panels. The courtyard area will also get some of those panels too. Because the courtyard is the only area I've got out here that does not have its own pattern. And that's something for this winter, is to make up a pattern for that. And Katie's having fun exploring in the garden over there. She loves that garden. Anyway, to work. Let's see if we can get this stuff moved around so we can go out and get stuff put up. Well, finished, and I'm out of breath. I got 2 stacks of witch panels. I now have access to the spider panels. I gotta get that tarp out and put it away. But we got everything broken down to where we can get to it. Now, that over there is pirate and clown displays. And I have a gypsy over there. So still got a lot to do, a lot to install. But I was looking at things from last year, like day 5. I was pretty much where I was at on day 5 as far as maze goes. But this year I have things done like the pond frames, the fencing and all the displays, the chain haul, you know, it's wired up for lighting and it's got its roof on, and you know, I'm way ahead of the game that way, but as far as building the maze, we're right about where we should be at. So, anyway, I am out of breath. I think I am going to go move that tarp right there, and then I'm going to sit down and take a quick breather, and then get back to it. We got to get these and these out to the hunt so I can start putting them in. Well, it's a little after 3, and I have Kaylee out here bugging me. She wants to go walking. It's time for a walk, past time. I'm running late. But I've been working on this. This is going to be our witch display. We got the fence up, and I went ahead and put my jog up. You know, I was thinking about taking it off and just having them come in and go out. That way I can run the fence straight through here to give room for the fireplace, which is supposed to sit there. Well, Sue Ann and I made a decision. That fireplace is a multi-display item. I originally made it for the witch's display, but it can go into the gypsy display as well. We've always just put it in the witch's display. So this year we're going to move it over to the gypsy, and we're going to take one of the big items out of the gypsy. There's a table that we use. We usually put a lamp and some other stuff on it, and we'll bring that over here and set it up, and that will fit in there nicely and will be out of reach of people. So we got that. We got the 3 sisters. We got Witchy Poo. We got the trunk and a little bookcase, and that should all fit into this. So we're going to be giving that a try. But now that the witches area is done, sorry about that, someone pulling to ask a question. But now that the witches display is done, I've got to get the leftover panels put away so they're out of the way. I'm getting to the point where I'm at a quandary. I've got the spider display over where Kaylee is, and I've got the clown display here. Both of them go out onto the driveway. I cannot do anything on the driveway until next Tuesday, because I've got to be able to get that trailer in and out of here with work and everything. I could probably do what I need to do on the spider. It's just the clown I can't, you know, back in that trailer and I'd wipe out the haunt. There ain't much room out here to get it in, especially with traffic. So, what I'm thinking about doing is I can get the walls up in this area for both the spider and the clown. I can even get them skinned up until the point where I get to that curb. Once I get to that curb, I'm going to have to stop. And I think I'm going to do that. And then after that, I'm not too sure what we're going to do. I normally don't like bringing props and stuff out until I have the entrance and exit arch in and the gates are locked. You know, things are secure that way. I'm afraid of things running off in the middle of the night, though we've never had that problem. But I could start bringing out some of the bigger props. You know, even some of the smaller props. I could go in with the photos and get the photo hallway done. You know, get that all in. Just leave the ceramic skulls that go on the scalabra off. You know, I can put those in later. Then I can go through and, you know, and do some wiring, you know. Do like I normally do. You know, normally we do the maze first, which includes closing off the driveway. Then we come out, get all the props into place, or out here in the haunt, in their areas. Then I go through set by set and get things set up. Then Sue Ann comes out and does her detailing work, and then I follow right behind doing wiring and air hoses and, you know, what have you. I could split it up and just, you know, work on stuff that's on the grass. You know, and then when next Tuesday gets here, that's going to be the official day we go to get corn. You know, I can stop, we can go get the corn, and then I can just start working on the maze on the driveway. You know, and then have it, you know, be ahead of the game, kind of, sort of, wannabe. So, you know, like I said, I'm at kind of a quandary. I think our next thing is going to be the spider display. We'll get up as many of the partitions on the spider display as we can, and then leave it at that. But first, I've got to take Kaylee for her walk. A little bit more progress made. about 45 minutes until Sue Ann calls dinner. Figured I'd give you another clip. But we got the partition walls up for the spider. Still don't know what I'm going to do about that gap. I showed that to you from the other side earlier. But they wind through and into the witch. Now here we're going to have our bouncing spider. We're going to have our jumping spider over here. And the big attack spider goes out here on the driveway. And the walls actually come out 3 feet past this crack. And with that, I can't do the attack spider until next week. Clown, I haven't done the walls on that yet. And that's a real simple one. I need to come out here about a foot or so and then do 4 or 5 panels down this way, leaving a 3-foot gap down here at that end, and then that's going to be framed in. But and I've got the same problem with it as I do with a spider. I've got the Jack-in-the-Box clown that sits out here about 3 feet. So that means until we get the corn next Tuesday, I can't do anything on the driveway. But I can get this skin and get the bracing and stuff in. I can also do what little bit of partition walls and skinning in the clown that I can. And then we're at the quandary. Do I start bringing props out or whatever? I doubt I'll get this done tonight. I know I won't get to the clown tonight. Skinning takes a while. So it'll probably be sometime tomorrow when I have to make that decision. I've still got a couple miscellaneous things I could do out here. I got the mausoleum, which needs its roof on here, and that's going to take an hour or so to get it on. And then I also have the plywood I need to put in over the water wall section. I can get that put in at the same time and have that knocked down and out of the way. And then it's, you know, doing props, which will probably be either late tomorrow, which is Wednesday, or we can get started on it on Thursday. So one way or the other, we'll keep building. One way or the other. But every little bit I can get done now is a lot less I have to do later. So anyway, I'm going to get back to it. I think I'm going to get the spider skins out here and then get them attached. And then before I can start on the clown, I need to move that pile, and it's going to sit out here on the driveway. I still got 2 huge stacks in the back to do the driveway with. But anyway, let's see where we get to. Well, we got a good healthy start on it. As you can see, or maybe can't see, because it's getting dark out here, I didn't get it all the way finished. But we got from here to here, all the way to the entrance of the witch, and there'll be a rod here with a curtain on it that people have to push through. So we got started on it. I got the partition walls up in here and what have you. It's about 8:30 or so. I'm gonna bug out for the day. I took about a 2-hour break today, in between 3 breaks. You know, just to get out of the smoke. The smoke is sapping my energy, and I'm lightheaded and dizzy. And I am so sick and tired of being lightheaded and dizzy due to the smoke. But we are making progress out here. I need to get cleaned up, and then give me a moment, and we'll get the end of the day wrap-up done. Okay, end of the day wrap-up. And we're being joined by Kaylee. She's having fun exploring the maze in the dark with her tennis ball. And Morgan's roaming around out here somewhere. So she'll probably be popping in before we get this finished, depending on how long-winded I am, which is usually pretty long-winded. Yeah, there's Katie. She's got her tennis ball. Huh? What? Huh? What? You're just going to sit there and stare at everybody and wiggle your tail? You're good at wiggling. Give you lots of shots of Kayla. I haven't been opening the vlogs this year with her, so. Like I said in the last clip, I ended up taking about 2 hours worth of breaks today. Between 3 different breaks. Just to get out of the smoke. You know, it's one thing when you're out in this and stuff with no breathing apparatus or mask designed to filter the stuff out. It saps your strength, gets you lightheaded, and gets you dizzy. And I've been rubbing my eyes a lot, pulling a lot of grit out of my eyes from the smoke. So, but anyway, day's done. We're getting ready to go inside. And I think, yeah, there's a Morgan. Huh?
The little rake's a little loose.
Oh, don't worry about it. Morgan did, we mowed this morning, and Morgan did some raking and had problems with the rake. She just went out to check on it to make sure it was okay. Let's see, we got started today with the witch. Morgan, you're welcome to sit down and join us.
Sure.
Huh? I'm just doing the wrap up.
Oh.
I'm not making it very far, but we got started with the witch display today. Got the skins up, got the fence panels up, then we moved over to spider and got the partition walls up and a few of the skins. Then we had some miscellaneous things that we did too. I had some cleaning up out back to do. We played musical chairs between the truck, the trailer, and the car. You know, so. You know, and we ended up with a busy day. Even though I was being lazy through most of the day, I wasn't working very fast. Tomorrow we've got to get the skinning done in the spider, and I got to get the fencing up in the spider. And then we've got to get what we can done over in the clown area, which isn't going to be much. There's actually more to do in the spider than there is in the clown. And then we got to move that stack of partitions too. So then we're going to have to kind of go from there and see what we do. So, but past that, I'm going to let you go. Hope you enjoyed day 7. Stay spooky. Stay toxic. Morgan.
Hi, guys. Bye, guys.